and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play. I am Sean the Balloonist.
I'm Beast Wars Mason.
I would say Peacekeeper's Thomas, but I am not a Peacekeeper.
If history is anything to go off of.
So we're going off to the Beastmaker's world. Not my favorite world, but it has some really cool levels. Also, I die a lot in this world.
As opposed to...
I mean, I've only lost like...
Lost what?
Sean, your life was in the double digits.
It was at 12 at one point, yeah.
Whoa.
So
Is that a hole?
What do we think of the soup? Is it good?
Good soup.
Okay.
It looks like a zit.
What zits do you see?
So it looks like pastulio.
Huh?
Oh, Invader Zim again. Took me a second.
Haven't gotten that far.
Zim, it's a pretty early episode.
Haven't gotten that far. It's like episode 6.
Zim gets a zit and it hypnotizes people, so he names it pastulio.
I might literally only be 5 episodes in,
Of course.
I think.
Bah. Chicken.
Burn the chicken.
Ah, Bruno. We don't talk about it.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp
You
into
suck.
an electrified junkie.
I can make a different joke.
Anyway, all the dragons kind of have a Cajun accent in this one. Down in the bayou. That was not a good Cajun accent. I will never do that again. I apologize. And
Apologize
in fact,
to all Cajuns.
I have in fact dishonored my family.
Dishonor on
Hey, what is
you.
your family Cajun? No.
Nope, but I've dishonored them by doing that.
Dishonor on your cow. Down, Bessie.
I stand corrected. Mason dishonored his family more.
Oh.
But I
why?
already did that.
Why?
All right.
Oh, you're walking a plank. Wee. This might be my favorite.
Oi.
This might be my favorite song in the.
That's the Misty
Uh,
Bog.
at least my favorite overworld theme.
Oh,
I
yeah,
kind
this-
of agree with you on that.
So this world is legitimately really cool. And this,
It kind of.
oh, it's Cletus.
The slack-jawed yokel.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go.
Why?
Okay, bye.
Stick around. Stay a while. This music kind of. Have either of you ever seen anime?
No one expects the sneaky hog.
Have either of you ever seen anime music or
No.
know what it is? It's like these little animated things. It's like music that went to animation, and there were like 10 little shorts, and there were like different songs, and they were all like robot themed sort of, where there were like robot instruments playing, and there's one that sounds like this. They were it's called like Stick People or something like that. They were all like upright bass looking guys, and they like played on themselves, and they rode around on a little track. That's
Huh.
what it sounded like.
I think this is where the flight level is.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Wild flight.
Don't
Hey,
want to
you
get it
got
out of the
some-
way.
You got it right.
I mean, I guess we could if you want. If you guys, or I could keep going through this overworld and getting all the main world.
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, we can knock out the flight level.
What have you done? What have you done?
Okay.
You had to say something.
I just thought
If I remember, it said in the remake, this one was really hard. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one.
Oh, what have I done?
What have you wrought upon us?
Chaos.
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
Chaos and bloodshed.
This one's got planes.
were not the solution.
Oh my.
Pogo sticks, that's what it was called actually, not stick people.
All right.
You can exit if you want.
Things
You can
do not-
leave the flight
Things
behind.
do not look good for Homestar Winner.
Whee!
I have.
I never watched Homestar Runner.
I watched quite a bit of it, but that's because I am old and I remember when the internet became a thing.
The only connection that I have to Homestar Runner is that I know that Strong Bad is in Poker Night at the inventory.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said that fore.
Have
and
I?
It's made me feel older than I've ever felt in my entire life.
Also
Because
feel
I
that-
have no idea what that is.
Poker Night 2.
What's Poker Night?
It's,
Well, no, it's he's in the first one. Strong Bad is.
oh,
It's a
it's
poker-
exactly what it sounds.
It's
I
it's just a
assume it's a
poker
poker-
game with different famous characters.
Yeah.
I think in the, I'm trying to
Like-
remember
like-
the other two characters in the first
But I think Heavy is in the second one.
one. No, Heavy's in the first one.
Heavy is in the first one.
I
Yeah.
think.
Because I remember the characters in the second one because that's the one I watched more of. It's I'm
I'm trying to get the flow of this one. This one has a weird path that you need to take, and it always takes me a while to like remember what the path is.
But in this, that's one of the characters.
And you know, it doesn't help when you miss things.
It's Ash Williams, Claptrap, Brock Sampson from Venture Bros, and the detective dog character. Sam. Because Max is in the first one.
Yeah.
Yay.
This is why I said get it out of the way was my phrasing.
Yeah, that's fair. And this isn't the hardest flight level is in Dreamweavers.
Oh god.
Okay, so in the first one, it's Strong Bad, Heavy, Max, and Tycho Brahe from the Penny Arcade webcomic, which I don't really know anything about.
Okay, I've got. Oh boy. Okay. Boats and hose. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Wow. That was white.
I was thinking there was another treasure chest there. That was not. We're just not gonna. I'm just not gonna acknowledge my whiteness.
Sean walks into a black bar. What up, man?
Oh, no!
Bad things happen, man.
Yeah.
The Family Guy bit they
As I did, bad things that I would deserve to be happen. Let me.
I should say a predominantly black bar, not like they're fucking segregated still. Jesus Christ. I ain't any better apparently. Anyway.
That was a train wreck of a joke.
It's all good.
But anyways, Poker Night.
Exactly. You know, Balatro.
Oh yeah, I love the game. I've never played because
Reginald Van Winslow from Tales of Monkey Island is the dealer.
Mr. Treasure chest there.
And GLaDOS is the dealer in the second.
Yeah, I do know that at least.
Whee! And when you win games, you can win items in other games.
Missed that.
Whee!
You know, I've never seen Poker Night 2 outside of like a couple conversations.
I am really doing bad at this.
Honestly, if the game was still on Steam, you got delisted in 2019, and B, if I hadn't already seen like all of the conversations in the game, I'd say we should. But that'd be a hard game to commentate on because all the fun is in listening to the characters.
I was gonna say
banter.
it's mostly about like listening to the banter.
Yeah.
It would kind of be like I do part of me wants to LP it, but it would also be kind of like doing Kid Icarus Uprising, where half of the fun in that game is just the dialogue between all the characters. How are you near the water?
You doing all right, Sean?
Not particularly. In fact, I would say I'm doing bad.
Hey, you can quit.
Whoa.
I don't know why I didn't get that chest there. That
I did. Yeah, that was fair. You were like right at the tip of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. We're flying through the things.
Ding 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 ding.
Okay. Just there.
Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Ring, ring, ring goes the bell.
What is that from?
I can't remember, honestly. It's one of the most famous musicals of all time, and I can't remember it.
He's got this. He's just got to hit some planes and some boats. That's all he's got to do. He's got 10 seconds. He can do it.
I cannot, in fact, do it.
That's why you can't do it. You can't be positive, you son of a bitch.
I honestly need to get the boats before
you get the planes.
Before I go for the chest, so I need to.
It's from me.
I have a thought. I have a thought.
Yeah,
I have a
that's
thought.
what it is.
I have a thought. I have a thought.
That's dangerous.
I know. Backwards direction. I've been going.
Dawn. I almost said Dawn Dive instead of Dive Bomb.
Yeah, good.
Watching Sean play this game is kind of breaking my brain a little bit.
He's not even doing that bad aside from like just a handful of bits.
Just
I
a
got
couple.
the handful of bits.
Are frustrating.
Alright. Just
One
boat.
boat left, but I only have 12 seconds. I have to turn around.
Every now and then. You got this.
But to be more accurate, you probably don't.
That was a self-fulfilling prophecy. You did that on purpose.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Congratulations, you're a failure.
What is that from?
It's TF2.
Ah.
It's the short expiration date, I think. Where Spy spends a whole montage teaching Scout how to like woo a woman. And then it's like at the end, Scout's like, did I pass? And he's like, no, everything you said was just insane. And I have officially wasted 3 hours of your time. Congratulations, you're a failure.
See, what you gotta do, Sean, is you gotta not hit the water.
What you gotta do is be good.
You gotta hit the boats.
You gotta,
You can't hit the water.
you gotta jud.
There you go, like that. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Now do it again. Yeah. There you go. Now you...
God damn it.
There you go. Now you got it. It looks like you gotta come at the boats from the front. That's how you do that.
Missing that boat killed me, but I'm gonna.
There you go. Yeah, coming at the boats from the front is what you need to do.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Have you thought about not going in the water?
I haven't actually. In fact, I've really thought that I should dive
I love the
more
water.
into the water.
Well,
Like that.
See, you didn't
I
go
was
with
gonna
that one
say,
from
talk
the
about
front.
perfect timing.
Well, I know I've got the first couple are gonna be from the back because it's just the direction they're
Yeah,
in.
but that's the hardest way to get.
I'm aware, Mason.
There
But
you go.
that's
yeah.
the best way to get early stuff.
Fair enough, I guess. Yeet. You know, I was gonna say at least the soundtrack is good.
It is a good soundtrack.
It is a good
Okay,
song.
here we go. He's got it. He's got it this
Right
time.
here, I'm going to edit in the bit from the
Nailed it.
first part where Sean's like, this is one of my favorite games of all time.
We are playing one of my all-time favorite games, Spyro the Dragon.
I
is.
love this game.
I do love this game. I'm frustrated. I get frustrated. Believe me, the flight levels, they made them way... They made them so near impossibly hard in the remake.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You got it.
Yeah, he missed one.
I missed one, so
Got it.
I have to go through. Which I'm going to go through anyway again, but I guess.
Go, yeah. You got
Right
it.
There, I see.
Whoa. Go. Just got 2 of those. See, he's got it. He's totally got it.
Thanks for the confidence, Mason.
Yeah, look at that. See? Yeah, there you go. There's that. And then, yeah, look at that. You nailed it. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. See,
My
you nailed
face,
it. You
yes, I
nailed
nailed my face.
it. You nailed it. You got it perfect. You did it, Sean. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
I'd hard disagree there.
Come on, name one time this entire playthrough that something kept it.
I did what I wanted. Okay.
Nice.
Now, if I come back around the way I'm supposed to go with the... So, flipping... I missed that. That's fine. I can get it before. That's less fine. That was less fine.
Oh boy. Oh, my jams.
Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling.
It's gonna take way too long to get back down this.
Is this the most, like, locked in we all three have been to this game?
It's bold to assume you think I'm locked in.
I mean,
All right. That path is not going well. So my thought now is the plane. The problem with chess planes is that circle back. Both of them are in separate areas.
just whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do.
All right.
Whatever you gotta do, a diddy diddy dum diddy do. There you go. There you go. Okay. You know, I'm gonna call it. I'm putting it all on black. I think he's got it.
Well,
Considering you just missed those 2 chests.
yeah, I just missed
know.
both chests that I was trying to get. As you were like, I think he's got it.
Well, I didn't say it like that. Whew. You should be in the water right now.
Look a gift horse in the mouth.
I assume you did that on purpose.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, that's very good. We should just do a whole video where we're whispering.
What?
I said we should do a whole video while we're whispering.
How? Why?
Because I think it'd be funny.
I'm not an ASMR channel.
I know. Who said it had anything to do with ASMR?
Spoken like a true person who doesn't understand internet culture. Like, why are them kids talking about ASMR?
What in the? Guys, I'm probably not gonna beat this, but I'm gonna keep trying.
Oh, God. 3 more tries.
That's fair.
Thomas, you should have brought a book.
It's a platformer. I didn't think we'd have periods where I'd have diddly dick to talk about.
I mean, if you're not able to talk about how I'm struggling mightily to fly at boats,
What's your least favorite VeggieTales song?
like,
I don't think there's really a bad one, to be honest.
especially in the early stuff, yeah, they're all
Um,
a lot of the junior songs.
yeah, I don't really dig a lot of the junior songs.
Not that they're bad, but they're
they're-
definitely not as.
Yeah, they're not bad by any means, but even then, like, I could repeat a lot of the junior songs off the top of my head. So
There's a whole Wikipedia page dedicated to the silly songs with Larry.
Well,
nice.
As Thomas said, 3 more, and I did 3 more. I got 180 out of the possible 300. I'm going to be able to move on to the next world anyway because it's dragons, and then
I basically I don't want to spend an entire part on a flight level.
we tried really hard to do that though.
How long did we spend on there?
You don't want to know. We spent
But I really do.
we spent about 11 minutes.
Oh. Huh.
All right.
I was gonna say I don't want to go over 10, and well, where we are.
Misty Bog.
Misty Bug.
I said I'm probably going to go through some of these levels faster just because I'll still try a lot of things, but at this point, because
100% is kind of shot in the foot.
we're trying to, we want to show Ganasty Ganork. We don't need to show all the treasure getting made and got in. You
Bro,
got my
what the
chickens.
hell was that?
You got my chimpkins. Whee! Also, I hate these guys.
What the
What is
hell?
that? They look like
Oh my god.
Plants vs Zombies characters. Yeah, needle teeth. I hate them. Also, why is everything brown?
Because it's Misty.
Who farted all over this level?
The bog.
The bog itself ripped a lot of ass.
I mean, look at that water. Also, I hate these things so much. Ugh, I hate Misty Bog, my mortal enemy.
How did we end up in the bog of eternal stench?
Oh, could you imagine that? Like, Wesley and Princess Buttercup are doing their thing, just Spyro's in the background, like, hey, what's up, guys?
This is actually a Labyrinth joke, but anyways.
Oh,
It was a lot, yeah.
I haven't seen Labyrinth.
I believe that's the fire swamp.
It's
is
Oh.
Princess Bride.
Princess
Yeah.
Bride with the ROUSs.
Rats of unusual size? I don't think they really exist.
Rodents.
Rodents
Yeah.
of unusual
Good
size.
God, Mason.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, alright? The amount of time that it has been since I've seen that movie is inconceivable.
It's been a whole 3 years.
Whoa!
I mean,
Oh, that's gross.
I was gonna say, Spyro, you have fire breath.
Easy come, easy go.
Just sent you all the way back, didn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Alrighty.
Whee!
We haven't even done treetops yet.
Oh.
Again, at this point, I am doing pretty solid. We'll be able to get to Nasty North
Yeah, no,
pretty
there's-
easily at this point.
Are those supposed to be frogs?
Hit!
You were aiming the other way. There you go.
Now you got it.
Go away.
Oh, that, like,
Leave me be.
I don't like the sound that you make when they die. It's like a weird wet squelch.
Should get this dragon, so.
Roscoe.
Hey,
I love Sesame Street.
used to be the name of my dog, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used to have a dog named Roscoe.
There was a kid in my school named Roscoe. He played the bass guitar.
Roscoe is a
thought you were-
bassist name.
I thought you, I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say, I knew a kid in high school named Roscoe. He's in jail.
Bam.
Not complaining per se, but like, the Nork's designs in this world are kind of odd.
Yeah, well, they've set up them like in Beastmakers that they're kind of like these like techno, like electric guys that use technology. But Misty Bog is not really a technological world,
Yeah, I
so they're
kind of figured hunter attire would be more
And I
appropriate.
really hate the frogs.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah,
I was about. So that is what they're supposed to do.
I think so.
I mean, they flick their tongues at you, so.
This part I absolutely hate because it is just
This
full
is
of
one of
stuff.
my favorite games.
This
Look,
part.
look, I made that joke earlier, admittedly, but you can have some of your favorite
'Cause
games of all
there's
time still have
so
pain in the ass
much-
parts.
Stupid fucking things. Anyway,
Like, I have plenty of my favorite games of all time have incredibly pain in the ass moments.
I was just trying to get this.
Thanks for
Matt
fixing me.
Damon.
Seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No. Why? I remember. Gotta go.
Oh, you looked sad.
50 dragons.
Men.
50 dragons.
50 dragons. I love the dragons.
So are all of
So-
them androgynous? That was a total fail.
Yep.
I am very sorry.
Yeah, no, that's...
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Uh-huh.
Good for you.
What... You bring up the Matt Damon bit from Team America, and I personally have never seen Team America, but all I can think of from that movie, the only bit I know, and therefore my favorite bit from the movie, is when the main character's just drunk in the streets, and it's like, get out of the streets, you fucking bum. You gave up on life, didn't you?
That looks like fun.
Let's try the party. I swear, I thought you were about to just flop.
I was.
He was like, I'm gonna charge you with my knife.
I was watching a thing about.
It's so much harder to collect gems
Without
when
sparks.
I was watching a thing about Team America, and the Matt Damon, that joke came from when they were making the Matt Damon puppet. They were like how stupid it looked. They were like he looks really stupid, and they started that as like a just as a bit. He's like Matt Damon, and then they became the character. And then when Matt Damon actually watched it, he was like, "This is really funny, but I feel like I'm smarter than this." Sean, just let it happen.
Oh.
Oh, referencing another 80s fantasy movie. It's like when the horse drowns in the swamp in Neverending Story.
Artax.
Artax, yes. What a wild movie.
I can't make it the Dark Crystal joke yet, so...
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
I guess I kind of can. Oh, no, you're collecting gems, not crystals.
The Dark Gems.
It's not as nearly as good a title.
That's the rip-off version, the Black Gems. Ew, the needle teeth. I don't like those things.
I mean, you don't like needles, so.
I don't like needles. I can never be a heroine.
And I don't like teeth.
And I don't like teeth.
Alright.
I'm the opposite of Willy Wonka's dad.
Oh. Yeah, from the really bad Tim
Really
Burton
bad?
movie.
Thank you for
Oh,
releasing
I don't
me.
like that movie at all.
Really?
No, I do not like that movie at all. Zeke, I don't have a joke for Zeke. No, I do not
I did
like...
not expect the pig.
And the frogs.
No one
Jesus
expects
Christ.
the Spanish pig. I like that movie.
Good for you. I can't stand that movie.
I think part of it is because I like Tim Burton.
I don't mind Tim Burton. I just hate that movie.
Sean, what do you think of it?
I really like the novel. The movie, Tim Burton's follows the novel better, so I like a lot of elements of it. I don't like the aesthetic, though, of it.
It's the thing I like the most.
I-
So the thing I don't it said the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, as someone who read the book first, is it's a hard movie for me to really love, but I love Gene Wilder so much in it, and the aesthetic of the actual Chocolate Factory in the original is near perfect. Whereas in the new one, it's not. But again, it follows the book, so a lot of there's a lot of a lot of different things that it follows better. Well, let me say, it gets some of the musical elements of the book right, because the songs from the new one are just the Roald Dahl songs that he wrote.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Huh.
those are just the songs from the book.
Hmm.
But in the end, the original, because of Gene Wilder, is way better. Even if there are aesthetic things and story things I wish it had followed. But
Also, Bubba. Oh, I love Forrest Gump.
Eh,
There we go.
well, that was Misty Bog, guys.
That was
How exciting was that?
You know,
terrible. I hated it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, no, I really do not like the Tim Burton remake.
I also just don't really like Tim Burton.
Well, I know you don't really like Tim Burton, so I asked that, and I'm like, oh crap, he's not gonna like it either.
Again, there are elements that I really wish it had. Again, the things that had worked for it are really taken from the book. The things that don't work from it are like, why'd you do that? But anyway, let me see if I can find a dragon. I know there's one up here.
A dragon?
A dragon.
Oh, dragon.
A dragon.
A Draven?
A dragon.
A dragon.
A dragon.
Gesundheit.
What's
I
that?
think I've got all the dragons. I have, so yeah. So anyway, we're gonna keep playing Spyro, and we'll eventually get to Nasty Newark. But that will happen next time.
Yeah.
Great outro.